help me welcome the one and only, all the way from the United States of America, Mr. Lincoln.
I want you to think about dreams in three areas. Number one, what personal goals and dreams you like to achieve. My first personal goal was to buy my mother a home. I was born in a poor section of Miami, Florida, in the United States called Liberty City, an abandoned building on a floor with a twin brother. And when we were 6 weeks of age, we were adopted by Mrs. Mamie Brown. I feel like Abraham Lincoln, who said, "All that I am and all that I ever hope to be, I owe to my mother." And my mother worked on Miami Beach for wealthy families. She cooked for these families, and we ate the food left over from the families that she cooked for. She kept their children, and we wore the hand-me-down clothes of the children that she kept. And I remember walking around these big, beautiful mansions saying, "Mama, what is it, Leslie, when I become a man, I'm gonna buy you a big, beautiful home just like this." How many of you have somebody special you like to do something for? Raise your hand. Yeah. I'll share with you how you can do that. And then I want you to think about your financial freedom number. What is that for you? That once you achieve that, it will alleviate a lot of stress in your life. Once you achieve that, you become debt-free. Once you achieve that, you have more time for yourself. You'll be able to contribute to causes that you believe in. You know, people say money won't make you happy, but everybody want to find out for themselves. Everybody read a damn report saying money ain't important, but it's right up there with opposite. And let me tell you something, fellas, even if you're as homeless as I am, you got some money. Women will find something cute on you. Oh, he's got eyelashes like Denzel Washington. I used to be so broke, I walked past the bank and tripped the alarm. Creditors would call the house, my children would ask the phone and say, "My daddy said he ain't home." So I want you to think about your financial freedom number. And whatever that number is, I want you to multiply it 100 times. Because I've found that most people fail in life, not because they aim too high and miss. Most people fail in life because they aim too low and hit. And many don't aim at all. And then the next thing is I want you to think about your social contribution. I will always be available for Sujay and for Cassandra because they believe in giving. They believe in making a difference in people's lives. They are involved in building a community of collaborative, achievement-driven, supportive relationships. Give them a round of applause. So I am who I am because of people like them who have poured into my life. And so I want you to think about something that you want to make a difference in, some area that is important to you. And one area I work with kids. When I was in the 5th grade, I was labeled educable, mentally retarded, put back from the 5th grade to the 4th grade, failed again when I was in the 8th grade. I have no college training. But I had a high school teacher that I just eulogized him 3 weeks ago who made a difference in my life. Mr. Leroy Washington, I remember coming in his class. He said, "Young man, go to the board and work this problem out for me." I said, "I can't do that, sir." He said, "Why not?" I said, "I'm not one of your students." He said, "Look at me." I said, "Yes, sir." "Go to the board and work the problem out anyhow." I said, "I can't, sir." He said, "Why?" I said, "I'm not one of your students." And the other students started laughing, saying, "He's Leslie. He's got a twin brother, Wesley. Wesley is the smart one. He's DT." He said, "What's DT?" "He's the dumb twin." And the kids erupted in laughter like many of you just did. And I said, "I am, sir." He came from behind his desk and looked at me. He said, "Don't you ever say that again. Someone's opinion of you does not have to become your reality." And that was a turning point in my life. On one hand, I was humiliated, but on the other hand, I was liberated. Because he looked at me with the eyes of Goethe, who said, "Look at a man the way that he is, he only becomes worse. But look at him as if he were what he could be, then he becomes what he should be." And And he said, what do you want to do with your life, young man? I said, I want to take care of my mother, sir. And he said something to me, and I want you to say this with me. Let us say together, you got to be hungry.
You got to be hungry.
Say it like you mean it.
You got to be hungry.
He said, Mr. Brown, you got to be hungry. I said, what do you mean by that? How many of you are serious about your goals? Raise your hands, please. Write this down. LesBrownMotivation.com. Give you some free videos. When you go there, you're going to get some free videos. It's not over till I win. It's possible. And another one called You Deserve, where I'm speaking to over 80,000 people in the Georgia Dome. He said, you got to be hungry. I said, what do you mean by that? He said, people that are hungry are willing to do the things today others won't do in order to have the things tomorrow others won't have. People that are hungry are relentless. People that are hungry are unstoppable. I said, sir, I want to be a disc jockey. I want to buy my mother a home. He said, you can do that. He said, here's what I want you to do. I want you to write these things down. He said, work on your mind. He said, you don't get in life what you want, you get in life what you are. People don't live life as it is, they live life as they are. Work on your mind, train your thinking. Be ye not conformed to this world, be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. Listen to audio programs. The reason that I'm giving you these DVDs, these videos, those videos have helped me earn over $65 million US in the last 44 years. I just turned 69 February the 17th, and don't I look good?
Oh yeah!
And I don't dye my hair either. But I do use mascara to cover the gray. You got the hook. My children said, Daddy, you look distinguished with your gray hair. I said, at 69, I'm not trying to look distinguished. I'm trying to look young. But I got to tell you this. I spoke, and you're going to see this, I spoke in the Georgia Dome to over 80,000 people. And so when I finished my presentation, I was about to go back to the dressing room, and somebody from the Department of Commerce said, Mr. Brown, I know you're tired. Our speaker Karen said, do you have enough energy to do another speech? I said, no, I'm tired. She said, we can pay you a full fee of $35,000. I said, the Lord is able. So listen, this is true. So they took me over to the Georgia World Congress Center, and people were seated close to the stage. So I came in the room, I looked, and what I did suggest, excuse me just a minute, I went to the restroom, and I covered a little break because I've been sick. So I came up on the stage, and the lady said, here he is, Les Brown. And when I came up there, she held her cheek out, and I kissed her on the cheek. Left this big black spot. I didn't know what to do. So I just sat down. So the people down front started saying, there's something on your face. So she looks at me, she said, what are they saying? I said, I don't know. So finally one woman came down there, opened up her purse and gave her a mirror. Now nobody asked her to do that. Getting in the Kool-Aid, don't know the flavor. So she looks and sees the big black sponge on her face. She said, how did this get here? I said, I don't know, you think maybe this rubs off? So the reason that I tell you this is because now I use waterproof Mademoiselle. If I kiss you on the cheek, you don't have to worry about it. So, but at any rate, the other thing is, everybody let us say together, OQP.
OQP.
Only quality people.
Only quality.
Yeah, see, this business here, this is not for people who want more money. I mean, who need more money. This is people who want more money. Don't try and convince people to do this business. A person convinced against their will is of the same opinion still. Most people go through life being volunteer victims, complaining about the situation. You got to know you're different. You're cut from a different cloth. You're a branch of a different tree. And so understand, this is an opportunity for you to become charge of your financial future. I'm telling you what I know. And you have to look at your relationships and ask the question, what is this relationship doing to me? You earn within $2,000 to $3,000 of your closest friends, according to MIT. But Les, can I change them? No. It's a full-time job changing yourself. And there's some people that are so negative they can walk into a dark room and begin to develop. Oh, whatever. No. So let us say together, OQP. OQP. Only quality people. Only quality people. And so he said one other thing, and write this down, work on your communication skills. I'm here now training some people how to tell their story. I came up here and I told you my story in the beginning. Your ability to tell your story, your ability to communicate will allow you to attract people into your business, will allow you to attract quality people into your business, will allow you to increase your retention. Mr. Washington said, Mr. Brown? I said, yes, sir. He said, invest in yourself to learn how to communicate. I said, why, sir? He said, because once you open your mouth, you tell the world who you are. And so I did the things that he suggested. And he said, you still want to become a disc jockey? I said, yes, sir. He said, well, going out into the marketplace. And so I went to WMDM radio station. Milton Butterball Smith was the program director. Hello, Mr. Butterball. How are you, sir? My name is Les Brown, sir. I'd like to be a disc jockey. He said, young man, do you have any journalism in your background? I said, no, sir, I don't. Do you have any experience in broadcasting? I said, no, sir, but give me a shot, sir. Let me audition for you, sir. Let me show you how good I am. He said, no. How many ever been rejected? Raise your hand. Yeah. I was devastated with the rejection. I went back and I said, Mr. Washington, he said no. He said, don't take it personally. Most people are so negative, they have to say no 7 times before they say yes. He said, you gotta be hungry. Go back again. I went back again. Hello, Mr. Butterball. How are you, sir? My name is Les Brown, sir. I'd like to be a disc jockey. He said, weren't you here yesterday? I said, yes, sir. Didn't I tell you no yesterday? I said, yes, sir. He said, then why are you back today? I said, well, sir, I didn't know whether or not somebody was laid off or somebody was fired, sir. He says, no, nobody was laid off or fired. Now get on out of here. I came back the next day, talking loud, looking happy, like I was singing for the first time. I said, hello, Mr. Butterball, how are you, sir? My name is Les Brown, sir. I like to be a disc jockey. He said, I know what your name is. Weren't you here the last 2 days? I said, yes, sir. Didn't I tell you no the last 2 days? I said, yes, sir. He said, then why are you back today? I said, well, sir, I didn't know whether or not someone got sick or someone died, sir. No one got sick or died. No one was laid off or fired. Now, I duly qualified. Look out, baby, I'm your love man. I was hungry. Get over that round of applause. LesBrownMotivation.com. You'll see that video. That's one of the videos I'm going to give you free for being a part of WorldVentures, all right? LesBrownMotivation.com. So I'd like to leave this with you. I know what your goals are. How many like to learn how to become a more effective speaker? Raise your hand. Oh, great. When you email me that, make sure you put that in your email. I'm going to leave this with you. I don't know what you want to do, but here's what I know. This business, WorldVentures, they only attract millionaires or millionaires in training. Give yourself love. You have visionary leadership that's committed to help you to develop yourself. You're in business for yourself, but not by yourself.
Yeah.
In the beginning, you do a lot of work for things that you don't get paid for, but as you are patient and persistent, give yourself a good 3 to 4 years, you'll be able to get paid for things that you don't do. It's a business. It requires patience.
Yeah.
It's a process.
Yeah.
And you're going to run through a lot of pigeons before you find eagles. How many know that to be true? Raise your hand. How many know most people are seriously not serious about changing their lives, right? So don't let that discourage you. So I'd like to leave this with you. I don't know what you want to do, but here's what I know about you. You have something special. You have greatness within you. You have leadership, and Sandra and CJ who believe in you and going to support you in the living of your dreams. So I'd like to leave this with you. My goal is to, I've got a group of people, 9 people who I'm training now how to become global speakers and trainers. People that I'm working with now, one standing over here, Briley. I'm teaching them how to tell their stories. I want to leave this with you, something that I'm known by. My mother was a 22-year breast cancer conqueror. She loved this. Leslie, yes ma'am, mama. Say that thing for me, boy, that makes me feel good. I dedicate this to you and to your dream. And it says simply this: if you want a thing bad enough to go out and fight for it, to work day and night for it, to give up your time, your peace, and your sleep for it, if all that you dream and scheme is about it, and life seems useless and worthless without it, and if you gladly sweat for it and fret for it and plan for it, and lose all your terror of the opposition for it, and if you simply go after that thing that you want with all of your capacity, strength and sagacity, faith, hope, and confidence, and stern pertinacity, if neither cold, poverty, famine should go, sickness or pain of body and brain can keep you away from the thing that you want. If dogged and grim, you besiege it and beset it, with the help of God, you'll get it. This has been Mrs. Mamie Brown's baby boy, and Sue J. and Cassandra's pride and joy. God bless you, and God bless you.